Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this tutorial, and today we are going to learn how we can use Safe Args Plugin to pass data between fragments. So here is our Android Studio screen, and first of all we need to add the dependency for the Safe Args plugin. Okay, so find the dependency library. We just go to our browser and search for Safe Args Plugin dependency. If you search with this, and this first thing here from there's pass data between destination, click on it, and if you just scroll a little bit, use Safe Args to pass data between with type safety. So to add Safe Args to our project, include the following class path in our top level build.gradle file. Okay, so we need to copy these two lines from here. Just copy and open your Android Studio, select Android from here and click on Gradle scripts and click on build.gradle project demo, this project level build.gradle file. So just paste it here. Okay, so the second, there is another thing we need to do, that is they're saying that you must apply one of two plugins available. Okay, so the first plugin is for Java users and the second one is for Kotlin users. So as we are working with Kotlin, so we are just going to copy this line, or you can copy from here, and you need to paste it in app level build.gradle file and just underneath other plugins. Okay, now if you synchronize, it should take some time to synchronize the files, or it will download some files if it requires. Well, now as you can see, our build is successful, and now we need to do some work on our layout files. So just open app Java. These are the main classes of our application, and resource layout. So from the layout folder, just open the first one, that is first destination layout, fragment first destination.xml file. Open it and we are going to take some text data and pass it in the second destination. Okay, so we need plain text. Just drag and drop here. Okay, it's a linear layout. It's a frame layout. We just change the frame layout to linear layout. If you just call it rename, refactor, rename, then you need to just write linear layout, or you can just take any kind of layouts. Okay, it's up to you. So now if you just turn on when you have declared that linear layout, you need to specify the orientation, so whether you are designing it in horizontal or vertical way. So we are going to design it in vertical. So okay, so our edit text width will be match parent, and it needs some space. We are going to type not text, we are going to give it a hint. So hint, say your your name. Okay, and we take another text field, edit text field. Sorry, the height should be wrap content, and the hint will be this time, let's say your age. Okay, so one more thing, that is the ID. The ID should be at first, we say ID age, and this one will be ID we have already auto-generated ID attribute edit text, so we just add a prefix here, that is name, and we make this E capital, so name edit text. So we do the same thing here, age edit text. Okay, fine. So we are done. Now we need to use this two text fields to take data from the user, then we will pass it to another fragment. Okay, so now to show the data to the second destination, we need some text view there. So open fragment second destination.xml and add a text view here. Before it, just convert it to click here, right click and click on convert view. From here select constraint layout. It will make your work much easier. So we have a constraint layout now. So here is the this text field, and we just put another one, and the width match parent, and we also want this text field text much bigger. Okay, so we just copy this text field and paste another. So we have two text fields, but you can't see because it's actually overlapping on each other. So just click on just click on any text field and just drag it here, so you'll see it's not separated. Okay, for now we give the first one an ID, that is let's give it ID, that is name text, and the second one should be age text, age text. Okay, so as you can see, our background has gone somehow, because okay, let's give it a background again. Okay, so our background is here. So here we will see our name, and this one, in this one we will see how we can add our age. Okay, so we need to add the constraints. Just click on the plus signs. When you're using constraint layout, you should constraint one at least one from horizontal line and at least one from vertical orientation. So within these two, vertical and horizontal orientation, you must actually fix two constraints for each view. Otherwise it will show you some error, that is, as you can see, missing constraint in constraint layout. So this view is not constrained vertically, so you have to make each view at least vertically and horizontally, okay, constrained. So we have error for this age text, so just click on here, it will just go away. Okay, now our design is ready. Now we need to, okay, wait, just style the name text to be bold. Okay, if you want to search a specific attribute, you just click on this search box and type style, style, and from here text style, click on this flag and click on bold. Okay, for now we are done with the design, and click on second destination where we are going to pass the data. And as you can see, here is an argument attribute here. So this argument attribute, for now we have no argument passed here, so we're going to add some arguments for this activity, for this fragment. So click on the plus sign, add button, and now we're gonna name it one for name, argument name, and the type is a string. And these are the, if you're passing an array, so check this box, or if you're going if you want this argument to be nullable, then just check this box. Okay, so if you want a default value for it, so you also add it here. For now we're not going to add these things. Okay, oh sorry, name, I just mistakenly closed everything, so add it. Now second one, age string. You must be asking that why I'm taking this age as a string. You can take it as an integer or anything. Just do a quick Google search to convert the things. So it will take long if I do these things in my tutorial. So you can explore it all by yourself. It will be fun. Okay, now we are done with adding the arguments. Now we need to pass the arguments to this destination. Well, after you add the arguments, just do one thing, that you just go to the here and then click on build and click on rebuild the project. So this arguments and the auto-generated class actually generates for you, so that if there is any problem, so it will regenerate these things. Okay, so it's good that after you add these arguments, you rebuild this project, so the argument attributes will automatically take place in the classes. It's not necessary, but sometimes it causes errors, so the automatical generations does not complete in background, so that's why. Okay, now you can go to the first fragment, first destination. Now we need to pass this arguments values from here. Okay, so erase this. So here I need to brief one thing, that is Safe Args plugin automatically generates some classes for us, and the classes name will be like we have as we have our class name first destination, so it will look like first destination directions. So it adds a suffix that is directions. So let's see how we can call this class and pass our arguments. So here we write first. So as you can see, I just write the first letter, and I just write the first, and there is a prompted class name here, first destination directions. So you can select it and click enter. Then you need to then press dot operator, and then action first destination to second destination. Okay, so you need to select it, and within this, now as you can see, this function is asking for two values, and that is the first one is name and the second one is age. Okay, it's actually asking for name and age. Okay, so we are going to pass that. For example, age. We need binding object to call the edit text binding age edit text dot to string. We're adding to string because otherwise it will just return a edit text object, so you need to add the to string method here. Then again binding dot name edit text dot to string. Okay, so let's press hit enter and click it here. So now you're ready to pass the arguments. Click on the second destination fragment class and redesign it for our view binding value binding, and the class name is the layout file as the layout file name. So fragment second destination binding, and alter. If you'll see this kind of unimported class errors on Windows, click on press Alter and enter, then the class will be imported. Or you can just click on the red bulb, you will see it here, so you can just click it and click on import class. Okay, well, for now we need class. This is data binding meter dot inflate and inflator, comma, and r dot layout dot second destination and attach to parent false. Okay, well, we forgot to pass the view group, that is our container. Now we are ready. Now just return the binding dot root. We are done. Okay, so let's try binding dot name text dot text equal to something that is we are going to get. So we need the arguments here. So we need another variable that is val and args equal to second destination args. So the second destination args is a class where you will find your all argument values you have passed from another destination, from the starting point, or from the center fragment. Okay, from the center fragment, this receiver class, second destination arg, is kind of a receiver class that where you will get your all arguments value you have passed here. So click dot from bundle, and we need to call require arguments method to get a nullable argument objects. So like this. Now you need to access this args. Now you can access this args object and take age and binding dot age text dot text equal to args dot name. Oh, I just made a mistake that the first one should be name and the second one is age. It's not a big deal, it happens sometimes. So now build this project. I hope it works fine. Okay, we got a problem here, that is in the what this problem says, unresolved fragment destination binding. Oh, we need to erase this class which we have mistakenly imported. Now again run this project. This time it should work fine. Okay, it's ready. Let's type our name and our age. Mine is 22, and as you can see, okay, one thing that is we have mistaken, that is the age is appearing in the name text field and the name is appearing in the age text field. So this kind of errors are pretty funny. Do we have, so this is our name text and this one is age. Okay, so we have done this mistake from our first fragment, that is we need to pass the age name first, then name first, then our age. Okay, so if now we do it again, I think this time it should work fine. Okay, so now as you can see, we are done with our fragment data transfer. So stay with us to get more exciting videos, and learning new thing is fun and it's very essential when you're a professional. So stay tuned, I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.